So NBA trade recap, February 5th, which the trade deadline was today at 3 o'clock. We're going to start from the least important trades to the most important trades. Okay, so the Celtics traded Josh Minot to the Brooklyn Nets. My brother's a Boston Celtics fan. He did not want to see Josh go. He said he was one of their better bench players. Shams, I still don't think has revealed the details, probably just for some cash. But yeah. Nuggets trade rookie Hunter Tyson and a 2032 second round pick to the Nets for the less favorable of the Clippers slash Hawks 2026 second. Nuggets, I think, yeah, they just, yeah, it's basically what Sham said. They wanted to create an open roster spot for anyone on the buyout market and get some out the luxury tax. Okay, trade, I guess. Sixers sent Eric Gordon and a 2032 second round pick swapped to the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, they did this so they can convert Dominic Barlow's contract to a standard contract instead of two-way. Eric Gordon has been Eric Gordon as of late, so he's just kind of old and all right. So I don't know how I feel about this trade in particular. This just came in, but the Celtics trade Xavier Tillman to the Hornets. Yeah, this gets the Celtics out of luxury tax, probably opening up roster spots. Probably gonna convert a couple two-way guys to standard deals. But yeah, Hornets get 3.5 million in cash on the deal too. So yeah, Hornets get a big. They got rid of Mason Plumlee. Now they have Xavier Tillman. Last I saw Xavier Tillman, he wasn't that great of a player, but he was all right. So say this like a C. I don't C. The Orlando Magic are trading Tyus Jones to the Hornets. Tyus Jones has been caca. He has been, but this season he's been bad. Um, yeah, he's been doo doo. So, yeah, the Hornets are just getting a guard when they got rid of Colin Sexton. They do have Mike Conley and Kobe White now. So yeah, they're trying to build. I guess they're trying to get veteran leadership in Charlotte. I don't know what Charlotte's gonna do with Mike Conley. They're probably gonna buy him out. But yeah, if Mike Conley does get bought out, I think the Nuggets would be a good suitor. My Warriors, of course, I would love a veteran point guard to help us better better our championship chances, playoff chances even. The Knicks traded the Knicks traded Gershon Yabusele to the Bulls for Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry later got flipped. I honestly I don't have a lot to say about Gershon because he was getting coaches DMPs, but when he played, he was impactful. So the Bulls are getting like an impact player. I think the Bulls are also going to buy him out, unless they are trying to win. I think they're trying to rebuild, so they're probably going to buy him out, and then a couple suitors I could see for him. Denver again, Boston would be a great place for him. But yeah, I give this trade I would give this trade a C because of what they flipped Dalen Terry into. So the Hawks traded Luke Kennard for Gabe Vincent, according to Chris Haynes. Um, I give this a A plus for the really a B for the Lakers. They turned a negative asset into Luke Kennard, who leads the league in 3 point percentage. I believe he's like one of the top leaders, and he's a sharpshooter. Doesn't play a lot of defense, which is a concern, but he's better than anything Gabe Vincent brings to the table. The Milwaukee Bucks traded Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey for Nick Richards and Nigel Hayes Davis. The Suns get better. Cole Anthony has been all right this season. I've always been high on Amir Coffey. I think that he can have a 10, 15-year career in this league. He's kind of a 3 and D wing. He does play good defense. His 3 point shot is deadly at times, but I think Phoenix won this trade just because I don't think I honestly don't like what Milwaukee's doing. They're hoarding Giannis, and Giannis is too humble to come out and say, "I want to be traded. I want to be traded." So, yeah, I give the Bucks a C. Nick Richards is serviceable, and Nigel Hayes Davis. Eh. I give I give the Suns a B. I give the Suns a B. I like Cole Anthony and I like Emmer Coffee. Boston Celtics traded Chris Boucher to the Jazz. I think this is just for like a pick and some cash. Honestly, Chris Boucher was on the Warriors. I think last season did not see a lot of him. So yeah, or this season I think we released him. I don't know. I really don't have any feelings on this trade. It's just another trade that went down. Okay, let's start with the big ones. The first big trade I'm gonna talk about is Jose Alvarado being dealt for Dalen Terry in 2 seconds. I think the Knicks won this. I give them an A plus. They gave up nothing to get like a net positive player. Dalen Terry really has not like played in the league a lot. He just I don't know. There's really not a lot of film on Dalen Terry, so I don't know what the Pelicans are doing. But again, they said their team is a playoff team, even though they have 13 wins. So obviously, Joe Dumars is cooking up something, I guess. But yeah, in my next video, I'm gonna talk about the winners and losers. Pelicans are easily the biggest losers in the trade deadline. Trace Jackson Davis. I should have covered this in like the lesser ones. My boy TJD was dealt to the Toronto Raptors. Raptors get a big. He's 6'9", 6'10", lob threat. It's pretty okay on defense. I don't know why the Warriors traded him for a second round pick, but the Warriors easily one of the losers of the trade deadline too. Terrible trade for the Warriors. I give this a C for the Raptors. Ayo Dosunmu got dealt for 4 first round picks and for Dundee University's top student, Rob Dillingham, and Leonard Miller, who seemed like a promising player when he was picked, but just kind of haven't seen a lot of him. The Bulls are stacked on guards for some reason. But yeah, Chicago dealt Dosunmu and Julian Phillips. Minnesota got, or the Wolves dealt Rob Dillingham and Leonard Miller. Honestly, I would say that the Wolves won this. Ayo Dosunmu is leagues better than Rob Dillingham, and I think he's gonna show his impact he has on winning when he gets there. I give the Bulls a D. Not high on Rob Dillingham. Not high on Leonard Miller. But that's just because I'm not high on guards who can score but don't play any defense at all. Guards need to have some shred of defense. So Kuminga got dealt. Jonathan Kuminga was dealt to the Atlanta Hawks. Honestly, this is a lose-lose trade in my opinion. This is a bad players for a player who doesn't play. I'm a Warriors fan, so yeah. Honestly, Kuminga. I loved Kuminga when he was drafted, and Steve Kerr didn't like him. Never liked him, and it's kind of was just obvious. Kuminga showed his like Kuminga showed he can be really good, but also that he can be really bad. Hopefully, his career works out in Atlanta. But yeah, we lost this. So did the Hawks. I think the Hawks somewhat won. I'll grade this a C for them. I'll grade this a F for the Warriors. We gave up 2 players for Kristaps Porzingis, who just has been known not to play because he has a mystery illness. Like I just don't get this trade. Last trade of the day is the big Zubac trade. Honestly, I give this an A+ for the Pacers just because they traded Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, and 2 first round picks and a second round pick. The first round pick is a 2026 first round pick, and it's protected 1 through 4 and 10 through 30. So for the Clippers to get this pick next year, the pick has to fall between 5 through 9, and the probability of that is really, really low. So, yeah, honestly, I'd be surprised if the Clippers get this pick. I would grade this a C, or really a B for the Clippers because they get Benedict Mathurin who can come in and win, and they get Isaiah Jackson who's serviceable. So yeah, but the Pacers are outright winners of this, I think, by far. Time will tell though if the Clippers can be winners of this trade.